I used to sit down and ask my mom all those questions, and she'd be talking to me, and that's how I learned everybody. I was born in 1919, August the 6th. I was the third child.
Okay.
Your mom was the first one.
Okay.
My brother was the second.
There's Uncle Leroy.
Uncle Leroy. I was the third child.
Okay.
And then my mom remarried and the Wilkins came in
Oh, so you were the third child.
on the Davis side.
How many total children was it then?
It was two girls and 7 boys, wasn't it?
Okay.
My uncle had a big farm. We all lived on the farm. We had a long distance to walk to school. So Mac was already staying with Uncle Fess. And so then he used to come down and pick me up. And and I would go back home after, when school started. No, when school was over, I had to go back home. And like school started in the winter, you go back home. And so one day I said, I don't see why I have to go back home all the time to go to school. And my uncle said, you don't have to go back. So he stopped taking me back, and I started staying with him. I stayed there till I went to school, graduated, and I got married. Mac was something else. He was the one who used to aggravate me all the time. Steal my candy and stuff and eat it up. And my uncle used to make us sit resting around the table every Sunday morning. And he used to, guess what voice he used to say all the time?
Thou shalt not steal.
Right. Jim, when he go in, he come back and I look at him because I know he's done something. He talking about whenever you look at me, I already got it. He said he didn't feel good if he didn't have a whipping. He talking about when I ain't got one in a long time, I'm lonesome.
She didn't go to school, did she? Because I don't think she could read or write.
She went for a while because that's what my mom thought she was gonna, go back to school and everything. But she went and got her husband. They had a well, and people would go to pump their water out of it. And every Sunday evening, Roy and Belle would have to go pump the water because they were the oldest two. And Roy said she told him, I'm going to stop here and you wait on a while. I'll catch you at the well, you go pump. Roy said he pumped all the water and sitting up there waiting till dog Belle hadn't come. He went back home and told my mama, said, I know where she is. So Mom was bathing one of the kids, Roy said, and she took the bath and she got her razor. Wherever he is, she's gonna cut his neck off. So they didn't find him until that Monday morning. That was on Sunday. They found him that Monday morning. They'd been to town and bought a license and got married and all that stuff. And Mama went up there and begged her to come home. I want my husband. And so when she would get mad, she would come home. Mama said, no, you go back to your husband. I tried to get you away from him. He could really sing. That's something he could sing. You know what his favorite song was? Stack of Dollars. She said she sang that song about a stack of dollars. I love them all. And if you be my woman, you can have them all. My great-grandmama. She came from Africa.
Melvina did?
Mm-hmm. Oh. She and her sister, and she said when they got to the United States, wherever they were, they separated them. They sold her sister to somebody, and she went another way, and she never did see her sister, but she came to Columbus, Mississippi, and that's where she met her whatever his name was, Gosling, and they got married. They had 3 kids, I think. They had 2 sons and 1 daughter, 2 daughters. And so that's how the Gosling got started. Grandma was smart, she was smart. I remember she used to take her pail, pour it on the top of her head, and walk her water home.
Oh, okay.
Hold it up with one hand and bring. And they had these wooden pails. And the water was sweet when you drank out of them. It seemed like they were so fresh and sweet. And they had the pump well. Because baby, daddy was sitting out in the yard once. He was making some, what was he making? He sold them straw something that people used to use. And my great-grandmama was going to pump to get her some water. And he said they call her Mama Mel. Why you calling Mama Mel? I'm going to get me some water. You sitting out there at your lazy self, won't even get up and do nothing. Those were some good old days, and we had a lot of fun.